Heard it all before. It's a new era. Prime time, 25. Them 25 boys. We got the 25 roster. The Booker Manning series is over, and now we on prime time era, 25. So we're gonna take you through EA Sports College Football 25. We're gonna take you through Colorado's battles everywhere. I mean, this roster is kind of loaded. It's young with young talent. It's a lot of unproven talent, but I think defensively they should be a fine unit. Well, offensively, there's a lot of question marks, and we already played one game. That thing will be posted shortly. And Juju Lewis got the start at quarterback. We got Caden Salter and Juju Lewis at quarterback right now. I think Caden is getting the start against East Carolina, ranked number 19 in the nation. The wide receiver room is very loaded. They did a good job of getting a lot of different players the football. We saw really good play out of Juju for the first half, and then we saw Caden Salter come in and play a solid game too. Coach Prime was adamant though, man, turnovers cannot happen. We got to better protect the football when we play. So let's see how this game goes. We're in Boulder, Colorado, taking on the East Carolina Pirates. Heard it all before.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We coming out in these. If you're tuned in, it's the primetime era. Let's get it. Let's go. Hit that like button, man. Comment in the comment section if you fucking with me.
School buffs.
I think we're talking about what Pat Sherman's offense going to look like and Rob Livingston's defense going to look like, and how the rotation going to look like. I mean, that's while we're playing a non-conference schedule, I think that's the end-all tell-all right now. Right now, we use the non-conference, even though we've been playing ranked non-conference teams. And it's a rain game. This is going to be big. We got Caden Salter with his first start in the rain. Let's see how Pat Sherman calls this game. Q for 6 is back deep. Young Q gets his first return. I think one player that nobody's been paying attention to, he was hurt in his his freshman year, was Cam Michael. I think Cam Michael, to me, could be a superstar this year. Him and Javon, along with Amarion Miller, Joseph. We got. This is what I'm talking about with speed. Cam Michael, right away. I mean, Caden Salter comes in and say, whatever you do, Juju, I can do better. He come in and throw a bomb right away. Don't play that boy. See, a lot of y'all just think dual threat quarterbacks run the football. We got to see him last season while Marshall Manning was winning the national title. He came in the playoffs and did all the running at the quarterback position. I mean, in the rain, wobbly throw, looking like some Shador shit, but he got there from point A to point B. And we just spoke Cam Michael up, and right away, that speed kills. They got, Caden Salter got the crowd rocking in Boulder right now. Oh my God. All right, Rob Livingston, your defense is up first. Let's see what we got. Harden Walker, Okalota coming off the edge. They said Amari McNeil got to start this week with Anquin Barnes. You're going to see a lot of Jaheim Otis, Tafiq Thomas. The one player they've been waiting on Stay there. Ah, come on down. The tackle. Who that is? Carter Stockmeyer.
Tackled immediately after the catch. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. This is the kind of game a top 25.
We do got a few 26 players on this team, like Sedarian Morgan,
Yeah, these are so
Vance Bat. I'm gonna keep fucking with the shutdown. Who that is? Jet Washington. What are we going?
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are
Let me
better?
check him down, Charlie all game. Who that is? Who that is? Arden Walker. Who that is? Arden Walker off the edge. Let's go. One thing about this Colorado Buffalo team, I think, right, if the linebackers play the way they're supposed to play, and this D-line do what it do, man, it could be a long season, and it could be a really good season for Rob Livingston's defense. Arden Walker with his first sack. They going crazy in Boulder. This the guy everybody waiting on. Kaylon Teller. He back deep for a punt return. Let's see what he got for us. Let's see what he got for us. Let's see what he got for us. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Ooh, that speed different. Dallin Hayden comes trotting out at running back. Dallin Hayden comes running out at running back. It looks good so far, fellas.
Before the defense was finally able to get him down. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Reads it, fires complete.
That's speed, boy. That boy Cam Miller, Cam Michael, fast as hell.
Feeling the heat.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but you can't do it to force the incompletion. You've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They try to go funky play, get Chewy in his bag, though. I ain't mad at him.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks.
I think Kaden Sauter made the wrong read there.
Face in the fan and make tackles. Nice job by that play.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It falls incomplete. He was trying
Get the
to
jump
find
ball.
his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Mata hurt right now, so Buck Buchanan got the field goal dude. They've been looking for somebody that better kick that thing in the end zone. I know the rain and the wind blowing right now, but he got the pitch to do it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more
Too
physical,
much.
Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Trying play action.
Ooh!
The short hand.
Oh, he overran it. Keon Parks overran it.
But he got past the line to gain. The Pirates
Come on, Keon.
quick to the line.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the
Good
first
coverage.
down.
Got a man. It's O'Neal. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Go get him.
On 2nd down, he's looking down.
Go get him. Who that is?
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's the other stalker, or was that? Was that my boy?
It was the head that forced that incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They want to just keep.
Good throw.
It's complete.
Good throw. Linebacker had 2 to cover there. Good throw.
Terrific pickup. And the Pirates are on.
I'm seeing a lot more zone gameplay right now out of Livingston.
take 4 yards on first down.
Carter Stockmeyer doing a good job filling in the run game right now.
Offense and hurry it low. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough.
They're doing a whole lot of dink and dunking right now. Let's see what we do here.
Set of downs. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Oh, good throw on the RPO. East Carolina putting it together right now. Colorado got to get it together. I think they should stand. Man, I will.
Dump it to him. Let him do the rest. Let him get the first down.
They'll go to the ground.
Nowhere to run. Big Anquan Barnes. Big Anquan Barnes told him no. Oh my God. Jaheim Otis with the hit.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just gain on the play before he slides.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
He missed it.
The field goal is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a
mile above sea level, boy. That shit going crazy.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll give it to the back.
Come on, Dalvin.
Running room knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive
We haven't seen a Marion Miller yet.
second and 6. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Whatever you do, you got to do it fast. Got him.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God. Come on, Caden.
Completion on third down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown Pirates. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, get the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And
This what this kid do best.
When we think about it, you got the lead, you got the football, you got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it.
Hold it down out there for his big zip.
He's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this.
Looks like Caden's favorite receiver is Cam Michael right now.
They'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. He makes the connection.
Great line.
At the 35, he's got
There's the Miller boys.
run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good block? You have time to throw. You have a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch.
Good throw.
First down.
They're working that left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards receiving. They have got to find an answer for him.
They'll run it on first and goal.
Track hawk.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
They still showing love to Shador. Do the Shador.
Yeah,
That
this
part.
offense, man,
The Kaylon
they
Tiller.
looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again, this week coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This
With the
offense is
answer.
going to get the college football world on notice.
And he made that extra
Rob
point to
Livingston
win. No
was
problem.
livid on the sideline. He was snapping on that defense. See what happens, man. See if with one sack. And the
On the move from
Coach
inside his
Pecker
five.
does with
Really
this front.
disciplined job
And
by the coverage unit to get
Coach
down
Hart
there
does
and make a stop
with
at
this
the
front
19.
seven, man. Man
This
and man.
drive will
Can't
start
get
from
beat
the
man and man like
19-yard
that.
line. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Give me that. Uh-oh. Teion Parks. Give me that.
Got some room to run. And
Oh, he's
he's
looking
gonna
for-
take it all the way.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Bucks.
Yeah, give it to me.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do.
Nah, I never separated it.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And
Pick
with
six,
the
Teion
extra
Parks,
point,
the
they
transfer
push the lead out a little further.
from Illinois State.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there.
Rob Livingston snapped on the sideline and he got the results he wanted.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Tried it again. They came right back to it. Almost got that shit picked again.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Coach Prime said his quarterbacks will play halves, and then
In the second period, and they try to find a
the
way
following week they're going to play a whole game.
now on second.
Both of them will get a whole game, and then the decision will be made from there.
They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to run on that one.
Arden Walker having a day.
And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the
Uh-oh. On the other side. There you go, Amari McNeil.
at the 6-yard line.
I know Sapp snapping right now. That D-line getting to it.
3 and out.
Got to stop the run or stop the guy to get sacked, right? Stop the rush on your way to sack and the quarterback.
Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, Danny.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
When you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got.
I mean, his old linebacker get it the fuck together.
Now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone.
Good throw.
And it's
Draylon.
touchdown, Buffalo.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players.
With that thing, this is what we want. Touchbacks. Yes, sir.
He'll just take a knee in this
We haven't had touchbacks in Boulder in years.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, to this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He wants to pass it on second down. They're trying to get to it. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody.
Come on, man. Y'all got to make tackles. Y'all missing a lot of tackles here.
Short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Pirates will move the sticks.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous
Who got that?
Oh, looks as if the
Keaton
defense
Wade.
got it.
Fumbles are
Amari McNeil.
you're always thinking about as a defensive player. Hey, when the weather conditions start going down, it's rain.
This is a computer game.
Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. Kept it, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive line for those real defensive tackles.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
This offense and defense playing as a unit right now, man. They doing their thing. It's special right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into...
Come here. Carter Stottmeyer having a day.
That's there. Down he goes at the 18.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB.
They is not letting this quarterback get loose.
Defense is maxed out.
Carter Stottmeyer having a day. And not for nothing, coach is calling a hell of a defense right now. He is balling. He's getting them boys to the ball right now. Let's see, no respect here. We got the middle guy. Give me that. Oh! Taufik Bayer, man. You got to pick that off.
Instead, he'll force a 4th down. The Pirates line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the offense. Leaves it with the running back.
Michael Welch.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. They think they can impose their will here with
Michael Welch.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. And the Buffaloes get it past the sticks.
That is how it's done on 3rd down. It's no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked out.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Live by the blitz. Get hit with a chunk play on the blitz, too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
You know what? You lose some battles. You especially especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
Running back searching for a hole.
Ah, he got caught up. Come on, Dowling.
There's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Fires into the end zone.
Amarion Miller!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Draylon Miller, Amarion Miller, Cam Michael, the 3 M's in the end zone today.
Thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Quincy Wiggins.
He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Gonna try to get
Look at Amari McNeil, boy.
You've been around like this guy has. You know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Who that? Keaton Wade?
His hands incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That defense scoops it up.
Amari McNeil!
Touchdown, Buffalo!
Keaton Wade with the strip sack. This defense is wilding right now, bro. Oh my God.
With the blitz, nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out and get the QB to the ground. The ball's out.
Say something for Juju. Jesus.
Take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, wants to throw.
They don't got no time to throw. Reggie Hughes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Silence, Arthur.
And a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebackers.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse did love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get us down right now? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before half.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. The give to the back.
Oh my God.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks.
Dre, hey, Cam Michael.
Touchdown, Colorado!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hand off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
Shit, they went breezy in that
These two offenses are glad
first
to
half.
halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
Let's go there for now.
25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive here.
Yeah, the first possession. Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. Get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Trying to take it back. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last week. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next
Julian Lewis on the field.
Leaves it with the back. At the he is smashing people. And there they go again with another huge game.
Michael Welch came back physical this year, boy.
And Obviously, this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive runs. Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. He's got his man. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. From the gun.
Juju.
And what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's O'Neal. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The give to the lone running back. Fighting off the defender. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch.
McKinney over there, sticky as hell.
Going to work on can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up 3. It's 3rd and 7. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. They're bringing heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Coach Prime talking to Juju on the sideline right now. Honestly, Pat Shermer just told him, told him we're going to let you turn it loose. We ain't gonna hold you back, bro. We're going to let you turn it loose. Get you out of that fuck shit. They ain't your offense. Get you on your offense.
He'll be stopped at the 28. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
We reading, we see the blitz.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Fires it down the seam. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What the? That was a hell of a throw. Come on, Sincere Brown. Go get that.
They were going with the football, double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Quentin gets some drop
We'll
there.
send out the punt unit. This will be the second
Come on,
time
Quentin. You got to catch that, baby.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. East Carolina.
Let me see something. All right, he ain't really good for the running game. I can see it right now.
Pirate offense will
Got
go
that
to
shit
work.
on it for the running.
Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
Come on, why you standing still? Wake up over there, McKinney.
Bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try the run, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say it's being out physical. You heard a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet
I
run and
forgot,
good
man.
gain.
Fucked up.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They try to go drop.
Martin Hill ain't playing with these boys.
In the middle of the offensive line, and then the offense has a negative point.
Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop on the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive, a bunch of plays. But all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Charlotte came away with the win today.
God bless. In the rain, man.
In fact, the folks in the Queen City had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the throw to the sideline is complete. Won't be enough for the first down.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I give credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pinch, nice catch.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got room at the 35. Open runway ahead. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Come on.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The quick out.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is...
And he breaks into the open. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on
tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Good throw.
Makes his connection. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Bucks! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. This offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That boy Alden went crazy.
He's been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out.
He holds it in, and nobody's close.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Tim Ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Quentin, 2 for 6. Look at that dot.
And the route is on.
And for that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step.
2 for 6.
Their intensity level, they've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
second down, just keeps firing. This one's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll just keep slinging it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Oh, come on.
He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Pirates have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense
DJ McKinney.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career eye-in.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
A shot toward the end
Look at that throw. Look at that throw. Juju Lewis in the rain.
stomping has commenced.
That throw was fucking beautiful.
This quarterback really is a
The keeper is right.
reading coverage, and when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense
Look at the throw. I don't know, Caden. I don't think you could do that. Look at that layer. Oh, my God. Sincere Brown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your kid. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The cornerback's having a good day, to be honest with you.
Down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions.
Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding
Deion Parks.
open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets
Coach
it
Prime
inside.
happy to tell what he's saying right now, boy.
As a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. A shot toward the
Look at that throw.
Touchdown!
Juju Lewis.
And
Look at the throw.
has ensued.
Turn your ass around, leave them plants alone, or look at this throw.
I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them
JoJo.
pitch this thing way down the field. I'm gonna
He came back to his fourth read. Watch this. He looking for the corner, comes back to it. Bomb. Back in the end zone. Look at the throw. Back. Let me get that.
They've done that so much in practice. They knew it was
That.
second nature.
Let me get that.
Executed it
And it looks as if they buzzed
Oh, they gonna
out.
booth review this shit? They trying to play with me, sweetheart. Fuck wrong with these niggas? And the band keep playing along. Look at the throw. There we go. That's the throw. Dot. Falk told me to start that boy. Dot.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And where Ryan Staub at, man? Let's get some Ryan Staub play too, man. That boy stayed in Colorado. He said, I'm good.
Was able to cap off a close one inside Silva Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games.
My question is, why you still got all these tired ass niggas out there? Like, come on, Rob, get your subs in. We are loaded. We want to see Alexander McPherson.
Gets set for second down.
Literally ain't taking out one player off the field.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Now on first down from the 28.
There go Alexander McPherson.
Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's
they throwing a lineman and shit.
Things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat.
Come here, Alexander McPherson.
The man just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Running to the left. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him?
Fuck it, we breaking the rule. Twice. Fuck that.
And the punishment has been extended. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everything.
They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not
Michael Welch, man, they got that boy playing both.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive grip, understanding what they're trying to do and attack them.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's
Come here, Alexander McPherson, the White Knight.
If I told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game,
London Merritt coming around.
that's what's in fact happening. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the center.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. snagged in the middle. It's Landry. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo.
People ain't even peeping that Michael Russ doing double duty playing fullback right now.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Uh-oh.
The expressway is
Uh-oh.
wide open.
I'm mad as hell he can't score. Fuck that. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Q for 6.
Chewing up yardage along the way.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball. And all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense before the defense even knows about it.
This shit different over here. Oh my God.
Sending the offense back to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well.
Look at McPherson.
Get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
That boy got 2 of them things.
Exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Pirates decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you do.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage, turn and hand the ball off to his running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're running the ball well.
They go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Racing down the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special
He
talent.
can. Fucking dog.
They come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Not out of trouble and throws. The sure hands. It's O'Neal.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. We got a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Wide open downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that.
Oh my God.
Got
I can't do it. You lucky I can't go over the points. That nigga would have 5 touchdowns right now if I was able to go over.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one.
Q for 6. He different. He gonna get himself playing time doing that type of shit. Oh my God. Cam Michael had a great day. 8 catches, 176, 3 touchdowns.
Team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kicker.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.
The quarterback battle still a fucking interesting battle right now, man. We're going to give DMVNR some shit to talk about, man. All right, so Juju Lewis, 235.5 QBR, 15 for 22, 304 yards, 5 yards, 68 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns and an INT. It's Salter went 11 for 15, 278.9, 210, 4 touchdowns, 73 completion percentage. He also kicked in on the ground. 2 carries, 48 yards. Welch had 12 for 143. Kaylon Teller, 6 for 192. Dallin Hayden, 5 for 21. All right, Cam Michael, 8 catches. JoJo, 5. Marion Miller came in with 4 catches today. Quentin had 3. Sincere Brown had 3, and so did my boy Jaylon Miller. We gotta get Jaylon Miller going though. We can't be coming out of games with 3 catches, 29 yards. Not for my boy. George Sheehan, 7 pancakes. Eli Chrysler, 9. Larry Johnson, 8. Defensively though, shit. We went crazy defensively. Kyler Salter with 12 tackles. Stoudemire, 12. Washington, 10. Keaton Wade, 8. McNeil, 7. 6 Tawfiq Buyer. Alden Walker, and so on. Tackle for losses, Alden had 5, 4, 3, 3, and a whole bunch of 2s. Sacks, McNeil had 3. Alexander McPherson came in late with 2. Wade had 2. Walker had 2. Otis had 1. Stoudemire had 1. Hughes and Washington. Aaron Wiggins all had half a sack. IT department Parks had 2. Kenny 1, and Bradshaw with an IT in the ball game. I mean, this should have went to the house. I had to run out of bounds because we can't go over the points against computer and already went over. Watch the walk. See it. Angle beater. All right, we got to see it from the helmet cam. Straight verticals. Let's take a look at it. Fight the jam, get off the jam. He got both, but he throws it inside. Look at the throw. Nothing we can do about it. DJ on him like rice. Uh-oh, this the play. Sincere Brown. Oh my God, 39-yard touchdown. Look at the throw. He saw that as soon as he saw that. Look at that. Put some air under it. Go underneath. You threw that thing up there. Watch the throw. Watch the catch. Watch the ball placement. Boom. Same thing with JoJo. JoJo. Walk by that press, point fake. We over here. We coming back. Watch how he scan the field. We 1. Nope. Looking, don't got the corner route, comes back off the corner, looking at the tight end, got the underneath Quentin coming, but he seen one-on-one up top, took the shot. That kid special. Watch the block. Hold on though. Watch the block downfield from 29. Turned the corner, nobody blocked, and he kept going. Look at him. He set him up, slowed down, boom, got the block. Let's go. Alexander McPherson comes in and gets to it. Went in with that speed. Take off the spin. Look at the spin move. Just getting in the hole and you know. Oh, he ain't scored. Lucky. You know what game got him? White Knight. Boom. All running quarter. You know, see no highlights here. All running quarter. And score no points. Who got him? Come here. Amari McNeil. He played well today, really well. You haven't seen the side. Look at that. Come here. Boom. He just sacked him. He murdered him. Amari McNeil calls this fumble too. Where you at? There you go. Right over the top of him. Come on, take the ball. Fighting. Stripping. Caden to Amari on. Right off play action. Throw that thing inside, throw a duck. Got it there. Keaton Wade with the strip sack. Come off that stunt, boom. Amari. He got pushed inside, spoke to the outside, then he waited. Back in the end zone. Look at that go. First play, Cam Michael, yard. They didn't go get it. Speed kill. They wasn't expecting that early. Go through that shit. Hell of a game, fellas. Hell of a game. Catch y'all on the next episode.